Sleepy, Saturday, Citizen, Sleeper. Oh, perfect. And just as the music is ending, too. Fantastic. Just delayed. Yeah, okay. Anyways, well, let's return, shall we? Wow, we've only been in for 7 days. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's get back to it. Anyone who wasn't here the last time, just let me know. I'll get you up to speed. I kind of need to get myself back up to speed, to be honest, but I have been yearning to go back to this game. Right, where were we? We are out of dice. We have some energy. I forget what we can do with energy. Dragon... Oh, right. Dragos' yard, my home, the bay. Nothing... I don't think we have anything. We have some... Oh, we have 115 cryo, and 2 ship mine fragments, and some Havanage data. I'm not sure what we do with that. I guess we should ask Fung if he needs Havanage data. Solheim data, that's all he wants. Oh, we're so close. And, just the yard. I don't think there's anything here. Have I talked about Trip? Just kidding, what is this game? Oh, you weren't, So you weren't here last time, though. So basically, we are, we're kind of a robot person. The impression I get is that we were kind of like either enslaved to a company or we basically sold ourselves into slavery in order to acquire this cool robot body. And we tried to escape. But the company has made it so that if we tried to escape, then our bodies would slowly shut down. So we've made it to this space station and we're trying to do everything we can to stay alive. And we also have come to know that they've sent like some evil hunter guy after us. So here on the station, we can do any number of things. We can go to eat food. We can go to, play the stock market, and eventually we can, pay for the chemicals we need to live. Yeah. Right now, we don't have any actions left for the day, so we're just going to go home and we're going to rest up. Have a good lurk! Alright, so we're going to end the cycle. This hunter is trying to come kill us, as I mentioned, but we got to end. Nothing more we can do. The writing is also really fantastic in this game, and as you know, we will be voicing it, so good to hear. Okay. Oh, shoot! Those are some rolls, baby! 4, 3, 3, 6, 2. Love the 6. 6 is going to work real nicely for us. No questions there. Amber grease looks pretty good. Alright. Let me see. What is it you need again? 2 more. This is delicate condition. Will be easy to push over. Okay, nothing we can do there. USA's! Yeah, sure. Darkly. Okay, so we have these 5 actions and stuff we can do with them. We could pay for passage into the lower gate. We're almost out of energy, so I think I'm actually going to go and buy something. We're going to buy some delicious fungus. Yeah, fungus. Delicious fungus. Nom, 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 nom. Fungus fan, baby. So when we get this up to 4, then some good things will happen. So I'm kind of like pushing that up over time. Obviously it costs us money, but we're like okay with that. Drago's yard. Going on at Drago's yard. He's increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard, so that's bad. Rick Cutter has a history to discover if you're curious. It could yard clearance. Break it down, move it on. I don't really know what this means. Right, so we might do some stuff there today. I really don't like how this guy's getting closer and closer. So actually, yeah, okay. We're going to turn on our eye, which allows us to, like, hack the planet, you know? Ooh, Hunter's Nest, right. We need to go here. Get more information on the Hunter. We do have a 2. What you can gather, this nest contains thousands of name strings. Are these the residents of Erlin's Eye? Bypass. Extract. Okay, good. We need that hunter data. It's very important. Then we also need Solheim data. Oh, another hunter nest. Interesting. Where's the rest of the Solheim data? I'm sure there's more. Havanage. Here it is, Solheim node. Another 2. I think we can get that with a 3? Yeah. Solheim daemon attempts to protect this node, squeaking out protective protocols like a mantra. Alright, so now we got the data. That's good. Let's get out of here. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. Looking. Let's hide. Slip down the ghostly structures of the eye, feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now, that roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity. It's meant to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way, its waving threads creating a cage. Struggle. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You're caught by the whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. Push through, clearing the threads. Entity! Hold for processing! Comes the scream from behind, but you're already gliding away, back to your anchor. Your body. Awake. Busy. Stunted. Safe. Okay, we are turning off the third eye. That didn't go... Well, it's okay. We are going to our friend here, who needs the hunter data, to save our ass. Please help. It looks like we're going to need one more, so we might actually prioritize that today. Okay, because we need to counter the hunter, who's trying to kill us, as I just mentioned. Right, so let's go to Fung's Bay. I think... Oh, this should be good. So this should be very good, because this will help us with the scoping the systems, whatever that means. Okay. Alright, he sends us detective chips, 15 cryo, that's not great, but okay. Ooh, what's this? New thing? As you enter the bay, Fung is nowhere to be seen. The banks of servers and machines blink out in the dark in staccato rhythms, unseeing eyes of the station's digital ghosts. Shitheads! Fang's voice echoes from beyond the stack, followed by the hammer of the fist on the metal casing. These sneaky shitheads. Sleeper! You, or am I in trouble? Fang's grinning head pops out from behind a stack. Just the emulated consciousness I've been eager to see. Come back here! You pick your way through the summer stacks, trying not to rip the loose bundles of cables that blanket the dark floor. Fung is sat in front of a set of monitors mounted to a stack. Tell me, Sleeper, what do you see here? Fung waves at a monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. You lean in closer, looking for the links in the data. The tables seem to be filled with personal information. Names, genders, dates, ID numbers, all the markings of official records. People? Yes. Whose people? Solheim's? Bingo. He taps at the terminal. I pulled these from the data you brought in. All employees of the Eye's original owners. And he leans past you and scrolls the list down. One. This one is a snaky shithead. He stabs the screen with a finger and the name reads, Arden Hurst. Friend of yours? Fung gives you a sideways look. You should say that, Sleeper. He drags a stool out beside him and motions to sit. There just so happens to be a Arden Hurst in Havanage. He waits for your reaction. Havanage? That's it. He's right here, on this station, right now. Leans back in his chair. Think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on this station as a... He leans across to look at them. A senior strategic operations executive. He raises his eyebrows at you. Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in for Solheim. He defined priority growth initiatives by making sure the extractors they contracted out to were hooked into a system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure which meant their cut of work they did went straight back to Solheim. You know this. I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. A child of the collapse. Funk turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked on Solheim ships. They breathed Solheim air, slept in Solheim beds. Fink's voice rises as he speaks, his hands fists on the terminal's edge. The work that paid for that existence, the cycles of hard extraction out in the belt, Solheim put their cut. This was a company town, so to speak. My parents were just another in a long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. This guy, stabbing at Hardin once again with his finger, strategized all of that, did the sums, and then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, he's still going. Still here, crawling in the rolls like a shithead snake. He survived the revolution! Oh. These guys, they get big time. There's a lot of money can get you with your company, man. Fung relaxes a little. How's Hardin still kicking? I really don't know. He turns to you and smiles. We are gonna find out. Hardin's a big shot in the shipyard, just a few degrees back the eye from here. Ben brings up a map of the lower eye. Avanage might be born out of Erlin's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy it is not. Hardin happened to float to the top, and zooms in on the far yards. Grimaces. Thing is, I don't have access to those systems. Shipyard crew is pretty paranoid. They don't like anyone from systems digging in their stuff. And we need more than just the name of a Solheim executive. We need proof. Bang pulls up a thumbnail-sized drive. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. Call it a Ripper worm. There's the drive between his fingers. It'll rip through any digital storage, spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one will sit in the scent of Hardenhurst. Heads it over. Getting into the compound might be tricky. But you have a particular knack for remote access. If you can extract yourself a Havanage cipher from a Havanage agent, they sometimes carry them among their data caches. If you can crack open the compound's network, slot the worm in through any open port, you'll never even need to go near the shipyard. What do you say? Up for it? What's in it for me? Rooting out a corrupt snake not enough? Find that information, I'll start working on that tracker of yours. Anything the worm gets, you send it back here to me. There's something wrong here, and I have to get to the rotten core of it. You leave Fung dim-nuking through the data among the wires and machines at the station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the eyes it once were. A vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people who guard it. A vast, Solheim-built machine. There's thousands poured for them in their surrogate systems. The hopes of a better future, engineered to line someone else's pockets. Yeah, intimate. You think of Hardin, still alive, still part of this place. Wonder if the past is ever truly past. Like, I guess I can't sell him anything. Well, thing is, I think I need to get the last hunter thing and get it over to here. I'm gonna look. So, despite what I did just say, I think I'm gonna go back into the cyberspace, but I want to check this place out. Oh, Overlook regular. I can get a drink. I forget what this. I forget what this does. I do like the idea of being a regular at the Overlook, though. Enable the tracker. Track the past. Fix the ambergris. We're working on that. Get no emphasis. Study the winter light. And survive. Oh, right, I need to buy the stabilizer. I could do that right now, actually. This one's back. Okay, let me see here. What is this? Object need. It's a 2. We have a 2. Let's do it. Oh, and we got 5 cryo. You recognize some of the data tangled in this nest. Is it a partial log of your recent movement? Out of here. Top-notch game. Now this might be useful, but for now, let's stop. I'm going to go over to here and give the last of the hunter data to this thing. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it was a data thing. I mean, I guess that does make sense. Alright, come on. Help me. Alright. Data compiling. Figure something out or what? Ooh. Neovend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rocked the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder if it fell over. Neovend ever be able to get back up? Data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. Neovend flashes sequences of mangled data, compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without sinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. Outlived. Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. The last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Wings. Hope you've enjoyed the dog. Like I said, it is uploaded to the Discord. I want to have it there for you. Next week, I think we're back probably Tuesday. And it may be quite a lot. So we may actually try to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? A 5-day week? We'll probably have a break in there somewhere. Anyways, lots of activity next week, but probably none on Monday. That's the vibe. Have a good night.
The station was run by administrator intelligences, huge databanks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. Machine dims a little. Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. Machine resets a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear killer. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find. To erase. Cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences among the crowd. Then Hunter, then killer. No longer. A flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through the machine must be exhausting for you. Found this vessel, and sever hardline, basic, and to reduce it, and mutate self. Survived. Sorry. Be sorry. You've provided path to freedom. You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse law? You try to map the fear and freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. The event interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight. Machine glows warmly. Hunter's obsessive. Hunter's beyond operational limits. Hunter's confused, unstable, self-modifying. Or, believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to evoke killer, to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self, and will solve self. Machine dims and fades. Unsure. Theory not practice. Machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring ship mind, designed to Helv's intelligence, can imprint itself into ship mind you can carry with. Machine rocks would be safe in this isolation. Then we find a main nest of Hunter and... Safe? Hunter cannot access air-walled ship mind. Safe. Infinitely more memory than vending machine. Victory. You try to think of places you could acquire the hardware. It isn't gonna be easy. In ship mind, I can help us both. End Hunter. Make Rim safe. We both will be free. Machine dims. Lights. Give my dad's hopeful before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled but hunted down after. The feeling all too. Well, crap. I need
I need a ship mine for my own devices. Ship mine, ship. I need ship. Need way more ship mine fragments. So I've been thinking of what'll happen if we pay the toll. Oh wait, it's only 60? Shit, let's do it. Let's go downstairs. I don't know what's here, but I want to see what it is. Hand over your shit to the icon and or need not. Okay. We access the low end. Okay. Low ender. The random checkable blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. The clack of filter claps can be heard in every concourse in the low end as the residents play rotating round through the game for cryo. Well, I guess we can try them both. On. Oh, that's it? That's it? Aw, man. I'd kind of like to make some money while doing this. I don't really understand what this is, like, helping with yet, so... All I know is that it used tons of my money. So, I guess we should go to the yard. Since this is dangerous, I'm going to, do this. 100% positive. Plus yard clearance, 16 cryo. We'll take it, we'll take it. Alright. Alright, we're starting to lose our dice, so that's not great. We need to make enough cryo to buy more, stuff. Need 100. Another couple days of work should be enough for that. Okay. Back to bed. Hopefully we're not going to wake up to someone at the door. Then, in the Turkish city of Kocaeli, there's a pet shelter and rehab that's been renamed to Proteo Animal Rehab. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 4. The hunter is still coming. I don't like this. Alright. Ooh, hello. Tackle over prices. Skill upgrade required. Up. That sucks. We can buy a shipment fragment for 60. Oh shit, this is big. This is really big. Oh, but I don't want to spend 60. Okay, so we can only get 2 ship mine fragments. This sucks. But, God, I don't know who I want to rescue with the ship mine, whether I want to give it to the lady or give it to the computer. Again, that really sucks. Scrap allowance. Can't buy any more scrap. Let's see. I think opening access to this was a mistake, to be honest. Let me see. So I'm not entirely sure again what I'm supposed to do with the tracker. Help playing chases leads. He's like gone. That sort of sucks. Oh! Oh! All these Yatagan agents over here. I don't know what they're for, but I guess they're there. Havanage Gate. What's in the Havanage Gate? Slot Havanage Cipher. Oh, this is it, isn't it? No. I need a Havanage Cipher. Okay. I only have Havanage data. I can match this with this one. I think. I can't match with the one. I can only use the 2. Okay, fine. Might as well. Oh, there it is, the Havanage Cipher. Sweet. Okay, I guess we'll use it. H4 access, alright. We're in. Havanage port. Let's slot that Ripper Worm, baby! Shipyard servers slotted. Godspeed, little one. I don't know what that did. Little afraid. It's like we're done here. Great. Probably some weird shit's gonna happen when we wake up. What a surprise. Oh, no, nothing. Oh. Here we go. What do we got? It'll take a few 3 cycles? I think I might be dead. I think I might be dead, you guys. It's not great. That's not great. They're gonna find me. Alright, how do we want to do this? We can get the ship mined to one of these guys, but not both. I did the hull repairs, and I could... No, I don't even get money for that. Forget it. We're not doing that. Do we want to spend all our money on getting the ship... I think that's my question here, basically. For now, let me try this. 50 positive, 50 neutral. On. Plus 16. Okay, that's good. 57. Almost enough to get more money to keep me alive. That's good. Another 2 would finish up the cutter salvage. But I'm not sure I want to try this 4. I'd rather not. Scrap freighter. Oh, is this on? No, there's just nothing I can do here. So it's probably about to leave. I need to make more money. Purple Room's gonna take 3 turns. There's nowhere else to sell the data. Actually, maybe this is a good time to get a drink. I forget what this does. Sweet. 1 more energy. Great. Mossy tones and aniseed sharpness fill your mouth. It's not totally unpleasant, but at least you can taste it. Oh. Hello. The glass shatters on a steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Haunt! The spacer calls across the low room. What you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch it away, it passes reassuringly. Out! A voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, and a stare that could reach the wall and vent you into a hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. You reach up. The glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze of glass and virile vapor, you see Tal leap into the bar and close the distance to the spacer. Thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Hello, Jill! We're playing Citizen Sleeper today. My new favorite cyberpunk game. Very dark, but very evocative. How are you doing? Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it's cleared and a fresh measure of Grohl is glugged out in front of you. Same hand, warm, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Ella flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tella wipes the powdered glass from around the room. Someone places a bottle of alcohol on a metal pin with tweezers in the bar. She disinfects them and turns to you. It's an ambitious catch, she smiles, pulling a slither of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though. Those bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. It works with the skill of someone who's been to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard,
all the time tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. She smiles to herself. Be on the eye long? Enough. You don't need to act up with me. The splinter clinks onto the tin. Not everyone's like that idiot. We don't all hate you. He glances around. The regulars, maybe they fear you, maybe they're just curious, I don't know. But I do know the Overlook's a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place, trust me. It meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we got ain't much, and the company is limited. But if you need work, I'll put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. Usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. That's a sense to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. Places or tweezers on the tin with a clink. That's you, Sleeper. Here. Slides the glass which you roll to you. This'll help. Stops her hand on the glass. Wait. Does this help? I mean, get drunk? Find out. Don't sit here too long. I hate to see you become a real regular. Walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does. Before long, it's retelling how she threw the spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. Gestures in your direction, instinctively away, back to the wooden surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Carol. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk. This connection to something growing, something. Cool. Well, that was fun. What do we do here exactly? Just the usual. Ah, good service. Yes. Oh, we can take a bar shift. I see. That's risky. It's risky. So I guess we haven't made much progress in the yard. I really would like to finish this cutter salvage, but I don't want to risk the negative. This is safe, so let's waste our one. Plus yard wait, negative it added to the yard clearance? I mean, that seems pretty good. Seems fine to me. Let's see. How am I? I'm doing alright. It's been raining a lot. Power went out a little bit yesterday, but I'm doing okay. I do like this game. How are you, though? It's kind of a quiet day here today, as you can perhaps tell. I need more money. You tried the Ord exchange. Oh, wait, shit. Oh! Something's changed. Oh, I get it. It moved here to Tavla in the low end. I mean, we could take a gamble. Let's try it. Come on, come on, come on. Big money, big money, big money! Yeah! 3 cryo! What do you mean 3 cryo? That was not win. That was bad. That was very, very bad. Wait, whoa. Hello. Mingy Express. Noodle Factory? Okay. Mingy has a stack in the basement. He makes noodles from the seaweed. He doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who does a shift. Delivering noodles to the nameless units at the low end takes guts and a certain fearlessness when it comes to asking for tips. Noodles, baby! Oh, we're going back here tomorrow. Hello, Hana! So good to see you. I wasn't sure if we should wait before starting the game for you to get here. I've been exploring some more. The hunter is about to kill me. I'm not looking forward to it, but we're out of things, so it's time to go. Also, this new ship has arrived, and we need money to buy stuff from them. So that's a little awkward. Let's see if we get good rolls tomorrow. Your stream's a bit buffery. Is it my internet? Or yours? It might be mine. We had a bit of problems earlier. I don't really know why. It says that my bitrate is a little lower than usual, but it's not terrible. But, you know, keep letting me know. Oh god, the hunter's almost here. I don't want to die! Alright, so we have our... Oh, we got some good rolls. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Akita is crouched in the computing core of the ambergris, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. These shits completely ruined the core's connectors when they cut it. She holds up a fistful of ragged wires. The ship mine they ripped won't even be useful without replacing these. He throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Who took it? If I knew, you think I'd be waiting around in here rather than out there with my boot on their neck? Yet again, some spacer crew?
No way to know, but they got him with one of my crew's access chips. They either killed him, robbed him, or was in it. No good options. Climbs out at the cooling well where the ship mine should be, the space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering up over you as she stoops below the low curved ceiling. Come on, nothing to be done here now. Leads you back to the guts of the amber, but you can find your way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout, all diagonal angles and bundled tubes. What do we do now? Kita seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors, ducking below the conduits and passing through the bulkheads. Eventually you arrive in the galley, though it's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surface covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Kita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. No way around it. We need a new ship mine. From scrap fighter, ord exchange, hell, find one in the overlooked bathroom. Doesn't matter where. Just matters that we get one. Seems about to do something really stupid, but hey, came here, didn't I? Want to make a run of it. She fixes you with a hard stare. Stream's a bit buffery. Yeah, sorry. Sleeper. You're all I got. No crew, no friends, you're it. I appreciate the time you've put in on Amber. I'm sure she would too, if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack of chits. You don't dare to count them. Get me that ship mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. Won't. Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main dock. As you do, Amber growls and creeps like a caged animal. Reach out a hand to calm her. Time to find Akita's ship mine. Somehow. Right, how much was a lot? Whoa! She bring me 100 cryo? Alright, I think she could get a ship mine for that. Let's get a ship mine, baby. Alright, 1 ship mine fragment. Okay, so we've got 3 ship mine fragments. I'm kind of concerned because I do need another one to, to get my poor vending machine out of here. Like I said, this game is called Citizen Sleeper. We're basically... Sorry, leave for a second. So we're this, it's not really a robot. Like, we were clearly a human at one point, and we sold ourselves into, like, corporate slavery so that we could be transferred into this robot mind. And we're just kind of an intelligence emulating what we were when we were human kind of thing. But, basically, we escaped, and there's someone who's coming through space to try and kill us. And we are trying to find a way to survive, and it's real hard. Every turn, we get these dice rolls, and we can slot these dice into different actions to try and have things happen. So right now, I'm trying to get a ship mined to give to this lady who gave me a ton of money. We're not playing the exchange. We are just... Oh, wait. No. We are going here to the Ort Fabricator, and we're going to fabricate a ship mine. One ship mine built. The fabricator whirs and crackles and assembles the ship mine. It opens to reveal a completed but heavily dented unit. Right, good. So we have one ship mined. Oh, Minecraft, baby! That was the achievement I just got. Yeah, it looks like my bitrate is kind of back to normal, so sorry about the lag, Hana. Anyway, so we got a ship mined, and the question is, who are we giving the ship mine to? Wait, right, other dock, okay. Leave here. I think we have to give it to Amber. She gave us $100. You don't get that every day. And she's kind of hot in, like, a aggressive way. So here we go. Nikita can't hide her excitement. Oh, we got an upgrade point. You drop the ship mine core into the galley table with an emphatic bang. Nikita spins around from where she's been poring over some documents on her slate. Holy shit, Sleeper. Did you actually land a ship mine? She rushes over and hefts the huge cylinder, turning it back and forth. Well, shit. Might actually work. She smiles wider than you've ever seen. Where'd you get it? Built it. Built it? Well, well, you are full of surprises. She bangs to the galley wall. Hear that, Amber? The sleeper got you a new ship mind! Sound echoes down the ship's passages. You have to admit, being in a small space with Ankita when she's excited like this is a little intimidating. Ankita puts the ship mind back on the table. Start the process of fitting it as soon as I can. Might need your help with some of it. She heads back towards the counter to grab her slate. This isn't the only good news today either. Looks like my good karma's finally coming in. Throws the slate onto the table and spins it so you can see the screen. Look at this. See a list of names and numbers, nothing that exciting, along with what looks like a transit time. I'll do. My crew! She points at the name on the list, or more specifically, Ashton Kaide. It was his pass. More specifically, Ashton Kaide. It was his pass that was used to access Amber and slice the ship mine. I thought he might have been killed or robbed, his pass stolen, but I thought he crossed the Founder's Gap the very next cycle. Founder's Gap? Oh, the big rift in the station. You can't cross it without the Founder's Ferry. She leans back in her seat. I know some of the crew over at the ferry, old mercs, used to run in an outfit I worked with. Saw them in the Overlook. They mentioned they saw Ashton crossing. The manifest, and there he was. Suspicious, he hasn't said a word since the theft. I want to get out, might head to the Greenway and go to ground. He won't get far, though. No real docks out there, only a couple of jetties in the wastes. Going after him? Not yet. First I want to fit the ship mind. You could help me out. Where's this going? Well, it's like this. I head over there, especially in Amber. He'll spot me a mile off and go underground. He'll find a way to slip the station, bury himself so deep in the waste no one will find him, but, Ashton doesn't know you. All I need is for you to go there and sniff around. Not the commune, not the snacks. We've gone to the edges, the margins, the wild places. That's what Ashton like. You see him, you locate him, you ping me on this. She hands you a comm earpiece. Seeing as this is merc work, we have to give you merc pay. Thing is, I haven't got much left. Well, how about you? I tell the boys around the ferry to give you a discount. No, it's not much, but once I grab this card, I'll pay up. 200 cryo, or less. What do you say? Okay. Good. I owe you. She lifts the ship mine onto her shoulder with worrying ease. Gonna get into this, fit it into Amber's core. You get any info, any sense of where Ashton's hiding, you let me know. Once again, Sleeper. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ankita stomps off into the guts of Amber with the ship mine, leaving you in the galley. You glance around, a nervous energy descending at what is to come. You never thought you'd get work as a mercenary. Then again, the eye is full of surprises. Cool. Alright, so here's the big news. Here is the news. We got upgrade points. We got 2 upgrade points. We don't get these very often. So, the question is, what do we use them for?